back of all the G.I. Joe toys, you had all those bios that came with all the characters. So Larry wrote exclusive bios for our good guys and bad guys to put in the back of the book, so those are in it. And a little tease of Omega Team. We put a little 8-page tease of that as well.
Excellent, excellent. I heard you have an announcement you'd like to make about Spooks.
Yeah, this is exciting stuff. Spooks is going to be a movie. We just...
Whoa, nice.
Gary Josephson, who produced Men in Black and Enchanted and a lot of other huge movies, is coming on board to produce Spooks. So look for more announcements about that soon. But he's fast-tracking it, and he wants it to be like a big summer temple action movie.
Gotcha. Thank you very much. Now we're gonna go into talking a little bit about Zen Intergalactic Ninja, and the gentleman at the end who we talked about, Steve. Steve, you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So for those people in the audience, I mean, it's been a little bit since Zen appeared in comics and whatnot. Can you give us a quick refresher course on Zen and its background?
Sure. Well, in the real world, a fellow named Dan Cody and I created Zen in the last millennium, 1987, 21 years ago. Dan is in the room somewhere, and he should stand up. He's a very facing guy, but maybe he'll stand up. Stand up.
Hello, Dan.
That's Dan Cody. He's the essentially, the story of Zen is he was a genetic experiment created in a test tube on a planet called Baltoon. He was supposed to be rejected and disposed of, but a kindly female scientist ejected him into space, and fate brought him to the planet Om, where he was raised by the savants of that planet called the Masters of Om. Ultimately, he became their greatest acolyte, and in their wisdom, they sent him back into space to find his destiny, and he became a mercenary, a soldier of fortune, a galactic ninja, and that is the origin of Zen.
Well, tell us about where Zen is going with DP from this point on.
Well, the person who should really tell you that is Joe Casey, because he's writing the book, which is very exciting to me. I've seen some of Joe's notes. It's extremely exciting, and as you can imagine, it's going to be very edgy, perhaps a little over the top, but, with Joe's unique spin on Zen, and both Dan and I and our other Zen partner, Robert Conti, who's sitting here, we're very excited, and we can't wait to see DDP's incarnation of Zen.
Excellent. Now, the cover up there, obviously, is a remastered work by Jay Lee, who, as most of you should know, has just become one of the biggest names in the industry.
Right.
Who else can we expect on the cover?
Well, issue 0, the first book, which comes out in October, is indeed Jay. And a fellow named Mike Mignola will have the cover art, book number 1.
That's awesome.
And then on book number 2, another good friend of mine, you may know his name, Sam Keith. He's going to be doing the third book. And from then on, it'll be a bunch of interesting surprises.
Gotcha. So I know that DDP is going to be doing some recollection of classic Zen volumes as well.
Right.
Do you have any specific titles that are going to be going to it?
Well, yes. The first trade paperback collection, which comes out in November, will have numerous stories in it, including Jewel of Forgetfulness, which was the very first Zen story that Dan and I did in 1987. We also have, as a sort of a centerpiece of the book, is a story we call the Rawhead Saga, in which Zen fights an irradiated terrorist. We were dealing with terrorism actually back in the 90s. I thought it was kind of an important subject. So the Rawhead Saga will be in that book, and the artist on that is a fellow named Joel Orbeta, who is astonishing, amazing. Joel also is known by the name L'Amour Supreme in the world of toys and vinyl stuff. So and there are numerous other stories. There's a story, the first Zen story that appeared in Heavy Metal, which is written by Robert Conti and painfully drawn by a fellow named Christopher Scout. That will be in the book, and there are several other, classic, iconic Zen stories that will appear in the first trade paperback.
Gotcha. Thank you very much, Steve.
You're
All right,
welcome.
everyone, I'm going to turn the panel back over to Brian.
Now the part of the program that really barely even needs me to do any introduction at all. All this work has been done. I'm just standing over here to my right. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Milo Ventimiglia. What's up? What's up? What's up? I think a lot of people know. Stop throwing them out, man. I think a lot of people know from maybe things that I said that I don't sleep too much. And I really don't. And it shows. Because I'll go and I'll see my friends and I'll see my coworkers at work and everybody, and they look at me like, wow, man, how you doing? You don't look so good. I'm like, yeah, I haven't been sleeping too much. I'm like, well, go get some rest. I said, okay. Going to, see some other friends that I don't really see that often, like, wow, man, how you doing? I'm like, pretty good. Like, you lose a little weight? I'm like, yeah, I'm just tired. You're like, yeah, man, make sure you get some rest. Go into my dry cleaners. My dry cleaners, who I actually spend a lot of time rest. Do I go to the dry cleaners a lot? A lot. And they were like, how you doing? I'm like, good, I'm just working back on this TV show I do. And I'm good, though. Like, awesome. You look a little tired. I'm like, yeah, I'm a little tired, I don't sleep too much. Well, get some rest. Get some rest. That's all I hear. This is me getting some rest. This is what we do for you guys. It's one of my favorite things to do is work and hopefully make a kick-ass book, which the man to my left, who you guys have been hearing, I'm sure, a lot from. By the way, the last draft was awesome. We've been working on the story. Wow, I've become my own mediator. Mark has really hammered out this amazing story since we were together in New York, the New York City Comic Con, and it was all the artwork and everything combined. I mean, I can't be more excited, and I know it's just creeping. It's just creeping around the corner. The book it's coming out October. And we have our 99 cent, but I'm so excited for you guys because I'm really stoked on it, and I'm a hard critic, and we do it for you.
You ready for me?
Sorry.
All right, no, it's okay. It's okay, no worries. I think they're really here to see you more than they are to hear.
I think they're here to see Russ.
All right, well, start by telling us a little bit about the Rest story, please.
Could I have Mr. Mark Powers do it?
Well, basically, I think the coolest thing about this story is the main character is someone that everyone can identify with. When you pick up this book, I think you'll have the same reaction I did when I first read the screenplay it was based upon, and that is, you pick it up, you read it, and you're like, that's me, I've lived through this. The main character is a guy named John Barrett, very normal guy, in his mid-20s or so, lives in New York City, works in New York City, and basically